That's right guys, today I'm going to attempt to build the ultimate Team Corelli Kagama4. Well, maybe not ultimate, but I'm definitely making some cool changes, so let's get straight into it. So not too long ago, my dad and I both got a Kagama4 each, and typical of me, I ended up breaking a part in the very first video, a swing arm. So what I was going to do was take a swing arm from the Synchro 4 just for now until I could order a new one. But what I decided to do instead is actually use the parts of the Asuga, as in the swing arms, the drive shafts, the tie bars on the back, and then swap the rear carriers and the front steering knuckles back to the Kagama4 parts, which will actually make the car quite a bit wider. So I'm pretty keen to see how it goes. It will technically be a truggified truggy. And I'm also going to install a 6S system. I really want to see how the drivetrain goes. I did test the Synchro 4 on 6S and it went fantastic, but it does have smaller wheels. But if we do have any fails there, I've got the upgraded differentials, the input gears that go with them, and some brand new gaskets. And if I end up breaking the front shock tower, the half plastic, half aluminium shock tower there, I thought it might be cool to adapt this alloy shock tower directly to it and see how that goes. Depending on how the car goes today, this may be for another video. And if you're wondering about the Asuga and Kagama size differences, as you can see, the Asuga is quite a bit longer. It's around about the same length as most large 1/8 scale truggies, whereas the Kagama's more of like a stunt truck length, but it's a little bit narrower compared to a 1/8 stunt truck because of the shorter swing arms. So we have to remove one of these spaces here. No, we have to remove both of them, both the spaces. I think we have to take just the plastic spacer off, keep the little metal washer. Yeah, once that's all screwed together, I think that should be good. Alright guys, I'm almost out of memory on my GoPro, so I'm going to switch off, get this finished, and I'll be back to you when I'm all done. Alright guys, so I managed to find a micro SD with a little bit of memory on it. As you can see, I have finished off the swing arms. I just need to install the Kagama front steering knuckles and the rear carriers. But that will require changing the wheel axle because the wheel axles have to match the hubs or the carriers. As you can see, they are completely different size. But obviously the Kagama drive shaft itself is too short for the Asuga swing arms. So we have no choice but to use the Asuga drive shaft part of the drive shaft assembly. And that goes for the rear as well. But being a dog bone style drive shaft rather than the CV style drive shaft, you don't have to change anything on the wheel axle. Alright guys, so we finally got everything installed. We got the Asuga swing arms, front steering knuckles, rear hubs, and the axles. And now obviously it is 6S, so we've got the Max8 in there, and the Surpass Hobby's 3674 1900 kV motor with the 17 tooth pinion gear. I did actually go ahead and put 500,000 weight oil in the center differential. The stock oil was a little bit thin, so hopefully 500 is a little bit better. But the main thing I wanted to look at was how much wider this car is now compared to the stock one. So I'll get Dad's up on the bench and we'll take a look. All right, so we've got the wheels lined up over this side. And as you can see, we've actually gained almost a wheel in width. And the same story on the back there. As you can see, we've gained quite a lot of width. But it's not really out of place. It doesn't really look too bad. The only thing I would say now is it probably needs a bigger spoiler. But again, it's not out of place. It looks fine. But yeah, guys, I think it looks awesome. and it's definitely going to be super stable now. I think it's going to be an epic skate park basher and even better at the BMX track. So let's do it. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've just come back to the Mill Park BMX track. Now I did want to try out the pump track as well, but as you can see, it's really overgrown, so I don't think I'll be able to use it today. But for now, we'll just have a play around on this main track, see what we can do. So much more power. Oh, wow, that was huge. Oh no. Oh, that was way too big. You don't need much throttle to clear these jumps. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that was strange. Really can't get a good run up with this grass, guys. Oh! Yeah, I'm really not keen on this place, guys. I haven't got anywhere else to go at the moment, though. Alright, head over this way, try and find a better jump. Alright guys, I think we've got low voltage already. It's a bit strange. Alright guys, we've got a bit of an overheating problem. The speed control's super hot. I think it might be these broken capacitors here. The motor's pretty warm as well. No, we got nothing. Alright, well, looks like that's it, unless it is the flat battery. Well, it wasn't low voltage, guys. Not good news at all. I've actually damaged the speed control. There's no light or startup tone when I plug a battery in now. I don't have any money to replace this, but the worst part is I took this out of another car to use in this car, so now I guess I've got two cars without speed controls. Unless I turn this back to 4S, I think it's going to be sitting up on the bench for a while because I have no idea when I'm going to be able to replace those speed controls. But on a positive note, the upgrades, the swing arms and everything definitely work. It is a much more stable car. The swing arms and the drive shafts are a little bit stronger than the Kagama parts. So if you were to do this upgrade yourself, at least you know that you're going to have a strong car on your hands. The 500,000 weight diff oil in the center differential definitely helped. The front wheels aren't trying to rip themselves off the car anymore, which is good. And in my opinion, running a 6S system is the right power for this platform. I'm just going to have to get a new speed control to keep running it on 6S. So yeah guys, I think the wider swing arms and drive shafts are an awesome option for this car, but I'm gonna have to change it back now because I really need these swing arms for the Asuga. I'm pretty keen to take the Asuga back out. And like I said, as soon as I can, I will replace that speed control. Or maybe I could go back to 4S and just try a higher KV motor. Not really sure. In any case, guys, it's an awesome car and I can't wait to bring it back out. Alright guys, cheers, catch you in the next video, and as always, stay safe.